nothing new. How your baby daddy, your sister, your cousin, and I'm doing. And your hubby too. How y'all living, fam? Guess what day it is? It is Tuesday up in this biatch. And we in the car on the way to LAX.
No!
I know. This fucking blows. I feel like we were here for like 2 days. Well, no, like it feels like we've been here. You know what? It feels like it was last year where it was the same amount of days. But we were here for 7 days, if you can believe it. Man.
Don't leave me.
I don't want to leave my sister. There's Joe and Tosh. I mean, Juice. Big Ed over here. Yeah, we're heading.
Right? Big Ed. Sorry.
Big Ed. And yeah, we're heading to LAX, dude. Our flight has been delayed. And we are hearing there's snow in St. Louis. Like, who the fuck comes from this weather right here? Like, it's gorgeous out right now. Like, literally, what I have on is way too much, okay? Like, too much clothing for this weather that we have out here to go all the way back to St. Louis. Like, I had to take my pleather jacket out, have that to hold with me so that when we get back into town, we're not, like, you know, with no coat or jacket to get, you know, out into the cold weather in St. Louis. So, not exactly excited about that, but any hoodle. Oh, look. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at the street. Look how high it is. Like, it's so crazy that people live up in those areas to me. I just find it so weird and crazy. We just don't have that. And they're like on ledges where if they come out their window, they'll literally fall down a cliff. Like, who does that? Like seriously, like, if you get drunk or some shit, Geronimo! Like, who does that? You know what I'm saying? Anyway. I don't know how comfortable I would feel. Yeah, that's a big ass fall. Your shit is broken. Coming down that damn hill, yeah. Niggas is dead. Anyway, so, yeah, man, we haven't eaten yet. So we wanted to try to get In-N-Out Burger. Y'all know we've tried to hit every single spot that we possibly could that we've been here, you know, while we've been here. But, you know, Joe has to go to work, and then we have to, you know, make it to our flight. The flight's been delayed. It was supposed to leave at, like, what was the original flight time? 2:50?
Yeah, 2:50. Yeah.
2:50, and then Juice got a text, you know, that it was leaving at, like, whatever it was, 3:40. Then they moved it up, or whatever, or back is what it is, to 3:15 or 3:14. Weird. We don't know why the delay is going on, but anyway, why it keeps getting moved around. So I guess we'll see when we get to the airport. But I'm hoping it's not because of any kind of snow situation. It shouldn't, because we're heading into Arizona, right? So yeah, I don't know that would be the case. Obviously, that would be snow, but I don't know why the delay. I'm wondering. Yeah, it might be. Because, yeah, the rest of the world, the rest of the Midwest is dealing with the ice stuff. But anyway, so yeah, we're going to get to the airport. We're going to probably have something to eat since we have a little bit of time. Juice was thinking that if we had time, we could always leave the airport and go. But I don't know if I want to take that chance and go to In-N-Out.
No, we got baggage with us.
We have baggage, though. Well, no, we would check it in. No matter what we did, I want to make sure my shit is on the flight. I don't want to carry all this shit. Fuck that. Anyway, so yes, y'all. I guess we'll see you guys when we get to the airport. Okay, let's see if it's even focused.
Oh my God, Sandy, hurry!
Guess what? Guess where we're at, y'all?
Can we?
I don't know.
It doesn't look like it. I think we have to go further back this way. Oh my God, and it smells so
It smells fire.
good. They just happened to have an In-N-Out
so
Burger right by
happy.
the airport. Yay! It was the one place that we were like, we gotta go to In-N-Out.
Joe, you're a
Ah,
sweetheart.
thanks,
That's
Joe!
That was a nice surprise.
Yeah, inside.
Yeah, we may have to go inside for that. Yeah, because the drive-thru is not a joke. They ain't playing about it.
No,
They're here.
In-N-Out does not fuck around.
Oh my
That's what I
God!
was like,
Why
I
am I
don't
so excited? Yay! That's the one place we had not gone yet.
El Pollo Loco was number one.
Can you believe we went to El Pollo? I didn't think we would catch
That was
El
my first
Pollo
time in El
Loco.
Pollo. That was delicious.
Oh, it's delicious. Y'all,
was
if
so
y'all
fire.
have an El Pollo Loco, oh my God, it's worth every, it's worth it. It's so fucking
What do you
great.
prefer? Is it
The
different
waffles
than
are bomb, fire. The wings, the seasoning on the wing was so damn good. Y'all, Roscoe's was off the chain. We had the Obama special. I know a few of you guys asked which one we had. The Obama special, 3 wings and a waffle. Oh my God.
We got a deal.
So amazing.
Roscoe's waffles, man. Those best things I ever had.
Does Joe, okay, I was like, is Joe coming? In-N-Out. Juice, you have your phone?
Yeah.
Yes. We gotta take a picture in front of In-N-Out. Yeah, we gotta get it crack-a-lacking. Ah, In-N-Out. Oh, and the planes. The plane. Y'all, I am not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous about going on the plane, knowing that there's snow in St. Louis.
Don't say that. You should never say that.
It's
Don't put that in the
snow days, yeah.
universe. Do not. Stop.
You have no idea.
Stop.
Real serious. Oh, there's Joe. Hi, Joe.
Hi.
Oh, I thought you meant the guy.
Juicy J.
About the grill, baby.
Now it's just looking so fresh. I always do that. Minuta.
I know.
I always do that. I'm always like minuta. We've done it all the
In and
time.
out though.
Oh my God! Yay! Okay, look how packed it is. It's packed. It's packed. It's packed. It's packed. Why am I so excited? And let's go. And we're starving. We haven't eaten anything. Yay! Okay, so we're in In-N-Out. We had to order our food, so I couldn't vlog in line, obviously. But y'all, like for real, here's Juice's big old head. Tosh and Joe over here. Our food is actually here. And then we're about to head to the airport. The airport's literally right next door, so I'm gonna double check my order and I will be right back. It's official, y'all. We're officially LA tourists.
Hey, we got our burgers right here.
Yeah.
Shakes.
Coke. Look, we're going all the way out. Look, before we start doing this health shit again.
Hey, we're gonna have a good little nap on the plane.
We're gonna get that itis like there's nobody's business. And get this, we are early for the flight. Joe, of course, has to be back at work.
Probably too early.
We're really early, so we're gonna be able to really enjoy our food after we check in our stuff. And we got rid of some bags. So we are like really doing it right this time.
We're traveling really light.
Yeah.
For us.
Well, compared to what we came with. What happened?
They take your order in line? Is that what?
No freaking way. That's not a joke.
This freaking bomb.
They're not even playing. Look at this line, y'all. Look. And okay. Oh yeah. Gotta go. Look at this goodness right here. Just want to show y'all for those who are not familiar with In-N-Out. Double cheeseburger. No tomato, of course. Grilled onions. Bomb. What's up, y'all? Okay. So we are checking in officially. And by the way, Tosh, Joe, if you guys are watching, thank you for the hospitality. Thank you. We had such a ball. It wasn't as, y'all, I was trying to hold back the tears. You guys know last year I cried my eyes out when I left, but we're gonna really try to make it a point to come up here soon, very soon. So, soon as in like maybe the summer or something like that. We've got some other things going on that we want to get done and taken care of first. But I hope to be able to come in the summer. If not, we will definitely be back for IMATS next year. And of course, hang out with my sister. My sister's gonna come back to St. Louis. She just doesn't get a chance to come back as often. So, anyhoodle. But it wasn't as emotional. I wasn't as much of a crybaby, and that's only because I was eating. And I think that saved me because I was really nervous about like bawling my eyes out again. But that In-N-Out burger saved the day. By the way, it was fire. We had a lot of burgers. We were thinking about that. We had a lot of burgers while we were here. Next time, Tosh was like, "You guys need to do something like a burger, something or other." So. Anyway, like a burger taste test type of thing in LA, because we probably had like 6-7 burgers while we were here. That's so horrible, y'all. That's a lot of red meat, that's a lot of burgers, period. But anyway, so yeah, we're here waiting because they're gonna have to reroute us because y'all know our flight was delayed, but we have a connecting flight. It's not a non-stop flight. We're not going to be able to make the connecting and they won't hold the connecting because it keeps changing times, so they're gonna reroute us. So we're waiting to see how they reroute us and what time we're going to actually get into St. Louis. But thankfully they caught that and we didn't have an issue on the connecting. You know, I'd rather get it done now and not later, you know what I mean? So we're going to be in town kind of late this evening. Yeah, so anyway, we're going to go ahead and take care of that and I'll be right back. All right, so we got to the gate. So far so good. Pray for us.
Attention passengers. Increased security measures require all passengers maintain close personal contact with their items.
They're talking about, okay, I was like, what's going on?
Do not leave items unattended in the terminal.
Very, very slow day here at LAX.
Southwest Airlines flight 3333.
Every time I start talking, they start talking. Anyway, we've been rerouted, so we're going to another plane, and it leaves at 4-ish or so. Ooh, she don't sneeze like a mom. At least she covered her mouth. Anyway, I thought that was us. Okay, so anyway, we had plenty of time to like veg out, chill. We actually sat outside the airport for a while, like on the benches outside, and just chilled and just shot the shit and like, you know, I don't know, rehashed the whole week's activities and stuff. And this is the first time I can truly say that we really did come here and do everything that we wanted to do. Last year, you know, it was so short. I feel like we just didn't have the chance to go and check out the places we wanted to check. The only place we didn't go to was Santa Monica Boulevard. Or, Santa Monica, whatever is that what's called? Santa Monica. That's what we didn't get to go to.
No, we were supposed to go down to the Santa Monica Beach.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And just hang out for the day. But we didn't get a chance to do that because we were, busy at the makeup convention and all that good stuff. So, we'll do it next time.
Right.
No big deal. Next time we'll have a full day of,
Here's our
fun,
mustard and
sun,
this is the slice of
drinking.
mustard going.
Got to holler at
Small personal items.
I know. We didn't have a chance to talk to Anita. Jasmine's best friend was out there. I'm probably going to call her when I get into Vegas just to kind of say, hey, what's up, girl? Because she actually gave me her information. Jasmine's best friend is out here. And I didn't even have a chance to call and be like, hey, what's good? We literally were trying to kind of just wind down after this weekend's activities. But even before then, we had to check in. We didn't have transportation everywhere, and you know what I'm saying? We had the lift, thank God, but it wasn't that easy to maneuver.
I was trying to catch up my auntie this morning. She lives out in she lives near some park, Liebert Park, or whatever park is that, just whatever. But she had jury duty this morning, so she couldn't meet up with me. So I tried to hook up with her and her daughter, this morning or yesterday, but our schedules conflicted and it just wasn't happening. Oh, she lives in South LA near Crenshaw and Leimert Park area. So I have no idea what that is, but we couldn't make it out there. She couldn't make it to see us. So definitely gonna try to see her or them when I got her next time.
Yeah.
Which is hopefully this summer
Soon.
or next year.
I want it to be sooner than rather than just waiting until the following year to go. January, it's like once a year, but it's not the cheapest trip in the entire world either. The shit's not cheap, especially because we stayed out here for a week and then we had a couple days in a hotel. Of course, we saved for it in advance, Obviously, we wouldn't just make this trip at random. We knew we were going to go there for a while.
She was going to Tulsa in August.
Okay, your B1 to 30 line up on the left side of the
See if we can
service
come down
line
there
in
in
the
August.
America Oil, 48, 31,
In the summer?
60.
Yeah.
Look, we'd have to stay in a hotel. Nah, y'all know his grandmothers, both of them are out in Tulsa. Love Tulsa to death, but they ain't got no AC. And we've been out there, was it the summertime we went? Hot. Oh, and she has AC. She just doesn't want to use it. So, yeah. Although we love her to death. Y'all know, we love both grandmas, but they, like I said, one of his grandmothers that we would stay at, they just, she won't use AC, so we'll probably stay with Uncle Rex. I'll be with Uncle Rex. You can, No, but anyway, we'll probably have to stay with Uncle Rex because both him and I were dying.
She's stuck in her old-fashioned way. So,
Yeah.
Trying to conserve energy.
Yeah.
It's no big deal. It's my grandma.
It's old school. No biggie. Y'all know. You do what you do for family. You know what I mean? Either way, whatever we end up doing, we'll end up doing. But yeah. I keep thinking it's our gate and it's not. We're right in front of it. But anyway, I was really worried about the makeup that we had. Because I had to carry the makeup on with me because if I were to put it in my suitcase, I was worried that it was going to break with the stuff that I have in my the boxes and the bags and stuff was going to break. So I do have some makeup in my suitcase, and it was boxed up. So I'm hoping it doesn't toss around so much that it ends up breaking what's in it. Because I never opened the boxes that we got because I didn't want to undo them and then have to re-put it back together again to actually put into the luggage. I just figure I'll open it when I get back into town. But this bag right here, this whole entire bag is full. When I say full, it's full. Like y'all, it's full. That entire bag is full of makeup. And when I say it's heavy as hell.
Hey, check it out. When I get back to St. Louis, I got this Lyft app. I try to request a driver to come pick me up in St. Louis and see what happens.
They're gonna be like,
I'm gonna let y'all know what happens.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. That would be hilarious. But yeah, so we're gonna try to see how we do with getting on this flight. And I'm worried about the second part of the flight because the second part of the flight is the long one, and they have us as like the last to get boarded. And y'all know whenever that happens, I don't end up getting to sit next to Juice, and that is the longest leg of our flight. It's a long ass flight. It's like 2.5 some hours or whatever. And And then I end up sitting next to some cuckoo person or some sick person. So I have my masks. I did bring that, and I don't care if it offends whoever's next to me. It's what it is. If I notice that they're coughing, I'm covering my face. I can't help it. But we did bring our emergency. We have some apple juice, not orange juice. There's no nutritional value in apple juice, but and we'll probably hopefully we can get on the flight. There's supposedly some free seats on the next flight, like 50 free seats, unless they reroute everyone like they've been doing us. And there's a chance it might fill up, but we'll see. Hopefully we're okay, because I want to make sure I can sit next to him. Because y'all know I'm not a big fan of flying, so when I'm not able to sit next to him, it sucks. It blows. Especially because we're going to be landing on snow. Not snow, but the runway is going to be snowy. So, it better not be snowy. We shouldn't land on it. But y'all know there's a snow day going on right now in St. Louis. I'm so not looking forward to going back to the weather. But I am looking forward to not spending no more money on that shit. Although I have to come back and do some more bills, but he all in his phone anyway. So yeah, I guess we're gonna just wait to board our flight here in a little bit. I don't even know if the plane has gotten here yet, to be honest. They're trying to reroute everybody that was on the original flight that we were on. But other than that, this whole entire trip was awesome. It was awesome. Got to meet so many of you guys. Got to meet so many great people. Had some great meetings. Made some good contacts. Got to meet a lot of people at IMATS. Got to hang out with Destiny and African Export. And I don't like using their YouTube names now because I'm always calling them by their real name, but not everyone knows what their real names are. But you know, Toya and Ebony and everybody. It was just awesome seeing everybody down here. Let's see, Toya, Ebony, Venetia, Destiny, Sophia. Oh my God. Let's see who else. Tina. Who am I missing? I know I'm missing some Tracy. You know, hanging out with Tracy, and it was awesome. It was awesome. And I'll go more into that later on, probably in a video or something, because it was just really cool. But I'm definitely going to be doing the vlog footage for that too. I just want to make sure I can do it from home in relaxation, you know? Probably when he goes back to work so I can fully focus. And I got a bunch of videos to shoot for you guys. Not to mention, you guys have been mentioning the hauls on this stuff, in addition to the other stuff that's in my bags, in addition to some other stuff that I have to show you guys. And I also did a little shopping while I was here, so I want to show you guys the items that I bought. Anyway, all right, I'm done talking. Hopefully it's still recording. Let me see. It's still recording. Y'all know I'll be talking. Anyway, all right, we're gonna let y'all know. Hopefully we get to the next leg. I'm not worried about as much this leg as I am about the next because of the winter stuff. But wish us luck. We'll see y'all in a minute.